We would like to the goal and vision of the cooperative is to help the manggagawa, our labor workers, to be more sustainable in terms of living. Alam mo yon, Ma'am Dina, na pinapangarap natin na maging tayo ay tulay para magkaroon sila ng mas magandang kinabukasan, lalong-lalo na yung kanilang mga anak, mapagpatuloy yung kanilang pag-aaral, magkaroon sila ng mabuting pamumuhay, matuto silang mamuhay. Gusto natin na maitaguyod natin sila doon sa tamang daan. Yun yung ating might be something like, sabi nga, very ambitious, di ba? Pero sabi nga natin, walang hindi imposible pag ginusto natin, hinagad natin, at hiningi natin ng tulong ni God para matupad natin tong pangarap na to.
Welcome to the Leaders Edge Talk Show. Today is episode number 9 of season 18, Resilience. Take it away, Mariel.
Thank
Let
you.
us know more. Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Dina, and thank you for Speakers Bureau for having me here for episode 9, right? Okay. So, yeah, I've been with HR industry for 23 years already. So this is my first job. Actually, I started being an HR specialist when I was 22. And then I really have I've I've grown and get old doing HR. 'Di ba? From manualization to digitalization. And of course, I'm a working single mom. I have two kids actually, but my eldest daughter died 2016. 2019, I'm sorry. And then I have here with me my youngest daughter, which is now 18 years old, and maybe we will become a future HR also, taking care of the business. That's it. And right now I am the lead um trainer for EEI corporations, and we'll be holding another position for operations management coming soon by 2025. Okay,
Okay.
so that's what we all.
Yeah, wait. I am just so curious. Mariel is called very fondly by her friends, people who know her well, as Yeng, no? So,
Yes.
Yeng, what is it, even in your young age, what is it that made you so resilient? I mean, it doesn't matter all the. I know you had some insurmountable challenges in the past, especially physically. And I don't know if it's true that when you were in school, you were even bullied.
Yes,
So,
yes, that's
how
true.
did you develop such strength, inner character, and strength to be resilient in spite of all these difficulties?
Well, Miss Dina, I think I owe that to my grandmother, who who taught me how to be patient, how to be understanding, how to love people around me. Whenever my siblings would ask me something, she would just told me that ikaw ang panganay, ikaw ang matanda, dapat ikaw ang maging mapagbigay. And then I think until I've learned that giving something out of, something about for myself to others, and then that was how it started. And then of course, yeah, I was bullied when I was in elementary school until high school. And then I just woke up one morning that I said I don't like to be a weak person anymore. So that's all. When I get hurt, I cried a lot, and then I prayed a lot, and then bounce back. Stand up, show up, ease everything away, and then fight again that day. So whenever I felt the sadness and the pain that I am feeling every time that somebody maybe hurt me or what, I just prayed and I cried first, of course, it's a human reaction, and then I prayed to God that He will heal me and tell me what to do. You know, I would I don't usually, Miss Dina, pray the traditional prayer. I think I have a friend who just told me that whenever you want to say something for him, just talk to him like a brother, like a sister, like a friend, and then you burst out everything that you have in mind and in your heart. And then after that, trust him that he will going to help you and you will surpass everything that you're feeling, whether it's a positive and negative thing. Just trust him and he will do something about it for you.
Indeed,
So
yes. And I have a feeling, Ying, that God is really taking good care of you from
yeah.
HR to where you will be. Please tell us a little bit more about this new opportunity.
Yes, actually, I am very grateful to my bosses that they given me the chance to explore more of my competencies and skills, having to handle new tasks. So this promotion, I will be handling operation management of a cooperative. I will be handling marketing, human resource, training, membership, governance, and part of engineering operations. And part of that is that, of course, I have to think about um, not only since it is a cooperative, Miss Dina, we are not thinking about being profitable, but more of sustainability. We would like to the goal and vision of the cooperative is to help the manggagawa, our labor workers, to be more sustainable in terms of living. Alam mo yon, Ma'am Dina, na pinapangarap natin na maging tayo ay tulay para magkaroon sila ng mas magandang kinabukasan, lalong-lalo na yung kanilang mga anak, mapagpatuloy yung kanilang pag-aaral, magkaroon sila ng mabuting pamumuhay, matuto silang mamuhay, no? Matuto silang pangalagaan yung mga bagay na kung ano man ang meron sila. At higit sa lahat, gusto natin na maitaguyod natin sila doon sa tamang daan. Kung paano ba magiging hindi mayaman kung hindi magkaroon ng sapat na kakayanan at kabuhayan para mas mapalago at mapaunlad nila yung kanilang buhay pamilya at yung kanila mismong pagkatao. Yun yung ating might be something like, sabi nga, very ambitious, di ba? Pero sabi nga natin, walang hindi imposible pag ginusto natin, hinagad natin, at hiningi natin ng tulong ni God para matupad natin 'tong pangarap na 'to. It might be difficult, yes it is. It is very challenging, Miss Dina. It took it took a lot of challenges, hardship bago nabuo itong ginagawa natin. Pero alam natin at alam ko na naniniwala ako na dahil maganda yung ating advocacy, maganda yung ating vision, ang ating goal, matutupad yung pinapangarap natin na magandang kabuhayan at magandang oportunidad para sa mga manggagawa natin.
Oh, praise God for that, Mariel. I can see now that your faith, it's the number one foundation of your success is your deep faith in God. I can see that now. Kasi nadaanan mo all this pagsubok sa buhay, and yet I can see you. Actually, I've seen you in action. Nagsusulat ka ng mga learning roadmap.
It will be another kind of setup, Miss Dina. This is more of maybe some kind of invitation to attend for some clarification talks, but
Oh,
not necessarily that I am obligated to have weekly or daily meetings na.
okay, okay.
So it will be another setup.
Yeah.
Ako, isa lang ang sagot ko diyan siguro, Ma'am Dina. Yes, I get physically tired, pero kasi kung gusto mo tsaka mahal mo yung ginagawa mo, you will not really feel the tiredness. Physically, yes, it is tiring, but psychologically and emotionally, it is not. Parang alam mo
Ah,
yung parang lagi kang merong baon na energy. Parang
yeah.
may adrenaline lagi, no? Nandyan
Ah,
lagi yung adrenaline mo na, oh, you always find excitement. You know, every time that I am doing my teaching or I'm doing my motivational talk, lagi kong sinasabi is dapat yung enthusiasm sa mga bagay na ginagawa is hindi nawawala. You always have to feel the excitement every time inside and So, nagba-vibrate, nag-ano yan eh, para yung ano eh, nagba-vibrate eh. It always reflects. If you love what you do, regardless of how many times you were asked to do that, and how many times you asked that you need to do that, you're happy doing that because you love what you're doing.
Oh, that's it. That's it. So first, nakikita ko na, no? Kasi nga, our viewers will really also need your tips because many of our viewers are experiencing their own difficulties also, mga obstacles in life, no? So nakikita ko na ngayon, really, foundation is your deep faith in the Lord. And number two is your love, your passion for what you do, the very strong pillars of your success. So thank you. And now tell me uh, about your daughter, no? And I believe you are grooming her to sort of probably, and she also likes what you're doing, correct? Am I right?
Konti lang.
Oh, okay. So, what is she taking up in college now?
Actually, she's thinking of taking off either VS Biology or she also wants to take up civil engineering in the future.
Galing.
So, and then at the same time, Miss Dina, I am training her also to manage to manage my freelancing corporations, and I think you know that.
Yes.
I started already, asking her assistance in terms of doing my presentation work,
Yes.
what I'm going to say, the materials, the concept and everything. So she's already doing that for me. And I think she's also liking that. She's also liking that. But he she told me that, Mama, I think I am more of the backup uh
Yes. Yes.
person, no, just
Mhm.
in case.
Yes.
But I really don't know if I really can do that, the talking that you're doing, how to do what you do. I don't think I can do
Oo.
that.
Yeah, not everyone can do what you do, Maria. Now, looking back, ha? Ying, looking back, ano yung pinaka most difficult talaga situation, personal or professional na talagang wow, it took a lot out of you. You know, talagang nahirapan ka. The, at past na ito, pero I just want our viewers to have an idea what you went through also na nadaanan mo and yet here you are.
In terms of career, Miss Dina, I think it was 2005.
Mhm.
No, I was just promoted to an HR officer function. And, of course, tao lang tayo, nagkakamali, may mga errors. I forgot to include one person to our promotion list.
Oh.
Okay, so of course that's a great impact not only in my career but also with that person's career functions, and she really felt demotivated and everything. I almost wanted to give up my HR role during that time, no? And then my COO then, Mr. Mario C, we call him S30, one of my mentor, one of the great person who also taught me how to be resilient and brave. And he said to me that, Mariel, if you're going to give up now, you are just proving them that you are weak. You are weak as an HR. So you are not weak as an HR. So you have to prove that you're not. Face them. Sabi niya, face them. Harapin mo sila. Patunayan mo na, you're just tao ka lang, marunong ka, nagkakamali ka, but from that mistake, you have to grow up. No? And then from then on, I
Oo.
become more a detailed person. I become more resilient, patient, and I always make sure that I'm really checking it out one time, two times, three times before
Mm,
I do anything.
yes. Okay, now I found the answer. Your number three, yung talagang your number 3 solid foundations for success. Ito na, wherever you are, obviously, Mariel, there are certain people in high positions who are drawn to you because of your sheer hard work, dedication, devotion to your work, and then they extend help to you. Kasi katulad ngayon na-mention mo, see, because people, you evoke feelings of support and admiration and respect from all these people around you, and even people with high positions, they want to support you. So now we have come to your third solid foundation for your success. The support of people around you and even to the high positions, because they respect you and they admire what you do.
Yeah.
So that's wow, that's great. And even while we're just going through your life, in a glance, and yet here we are. We just discover all these things just by way of narrating what has happened in the past. So sa tingin mo, Mariel, looking naman now at the future, okay, nadaanan mo na yun, no? What do you think will Mariel be 5, 10 years from now? Ano yung as of now, most desirable goal mo sa buhay? Looking at your future 5, 10 years from now.
Well, in terms of my career, so in terms of career, I really wanted to be part of a legacy that will really make those people under me to be more successful. Yung
Mm,
na able to coach them, mentor them, and made them more to have them more grateful for what they have. I
mm,
mean, I started from lower rank to the higher rank, and I really wanted them to learn transparency and honesty.
mm,
You just have to be honest when you think that you don't know what you're doing. Just tell me, and I'll teach you how to do it. you
mm,
know and if you think that you need me as your mother, your sister, your friend, then tell me, because I can be any one of those when you need me to.
mm.
I
Oh,
always have heart and ears to hear and
okay.
feel. So it is not just only about doing the job. It's also about um making the person whole, because
Mm,
katuwang ko siya, sa trabaho. So,
mm,
dahil katuwang ko siya sa pagtatrabaho, kailangan we will have an harmonious relationship, at
mm.
dapat nandun kami sa matuwid kami
Yes,
na if you don't know that, kasi Miss Dina, hindi ako malamot. Whatever
yes.
it is that I know, whatever it is that I can transfer to you, I'll do that. Because I really wanted people to know how to do things like how I know my thing.
Mm,
Kasi itong alam ko, kung ako lang ang nakakaalam nito, then walang magiging successful. I will not have a successful organization. Kasi
mm.
ako lang, I don't like to be selfish.
Yeah.
I want to share everything, kasi as far as I know, Miss Dina, whatever I have right now, it is a gift from God.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
if this is a gift from God, I have to share this one. No,
Mm,
even yung mga experiences ko,
mm.
bad experiences or good experiences, I need to share it, kasi gift yun sa akin eh. And
Yes.
who knows, kaya ko nangyayari yun sa akin is kasi gusto ni God is i-share ko siya para magkaroon ng lesson ng ibang tao with that experiences that I have.
Yes, yes.
And in terms of future, of course, hindi naman ako nangangarap maging mayaman.
Mm,
Ang pangarap ko lang ay mabigyan ng magandang kinabukasan ng anak ko, mapagtapos ko siya ng pag-aaral. And then after that, whatever she likes to fulfill in her future life, okay na yun sa akin. Diba
mm.
ba, natapos ko na yung obligation ko,
Yes, yes.
whatever it is. Sabi ko nga, Miss Tina, I think it might be out of context, but I told my daughter that just in case, when I grew up, I grew old, like about 90, 95 years old. and you think talagang ako ay balakid na sa mga ginagawa mo, you can always put me into shelter. Pero syempre dadalawin mo ko. Kaya ayaw ko lang kasi Miss Dina yung hindi ka makapunta sa abroad kasi may opportunity ka doon pero you are bound na hindi pwede kasi mama ko kailangan ng mag-aalaga. Ayoko noon.
mm, mm,
Ayoko nun. So, if you need to go and you need to take an opportunity outside the country and nakikita mo na ako yung hadlang doon, you can always put me into shelter. So, sabi ng anak ko naman, good. No, mama, I will bring you with me. Sabi niya, no, mama, I will bring you with me. Parang sabi niya, ang laki ng problema mo, ma. Ang tagal-tagal pa nun eh. Huwag ka problema, I will bring you with me. Ayun nga, you
oh,
know.
Uh, I am
Eh,
so happy with your sharing this, Mariel, because now I have discovered your fourth pillar of your success. It is your empathy, your generosity, your kind heart, your loving heart for people around you.
yeah.
So now we have already the four secrets of Mariel's resilience. Wow, Mariel, I am just, just few minutes, just talking with you for a few minutes. I am absolutely sure our listeners will be learning so much from you. Now, do you have any kind of message, or do you have any future event that you want to let our viewers know na gusto mong manood sila, or to be ready for them, or last few words of counsel from you?
Okay, so actually, for the future events and future program, wala. But
Okay,
meron lang akong gustong i-share a piece of me that
okay,
um, I grew up weak, Miss Dina. I
okay,
grew up with a broken family.
okay.
I grew up that my mom was not with us for 12 years. I graduated elementary, high school, and college na wala ang nanay ko sa tabi ko kasi kailangan niyang magtrabaho sa Saudi para makapag-aral kami magkakapatid. But that thing really didn't bother me at all. Why? Ang nasa isip ko during that time is makapagtapos ako ng pag-aaral, matulungan ko ang magulang ko at maging matagumpay ako sa buhay.
Mm,
So, yung lahat ng frustration, hardship, iyak, luha, maybe something like frustrations ko in life, ginawa ko siya lahat na stepping stone para maging maayos yung buhay ko ngayon. No? Even me, I fix myself. No? Kasi wala namang ibang tao who can fix you but yourself, eh, di ba?
yes,
So,
yes.
I fix myself. I fix myself. That's why I took up psychology. So
Mm,
the first patient that I have is myself, you know. So I took it up, and then after that, Miss Dina, I take the challenges, no. A friend of mine, una biro-biruan, but one of my friends said, "Akyat tayo ng Mount Manahaw." And
mm,
then I said, una, kaya ko ba? And that is during the Mount Pinatubo. Kasi,
mm,
so umakyat kami ng Mount Manahaw, pagbaba namin bumutok na yung Mount Pinatubo, yung Pinatubo, Pampanga. Nalagpasan ko yon, Miss Dina. And then after that experience, I said to myself na siguro because of this experience, wala na akong ibang challenges na hindi ko pwedeng malagpasan. Kasi nalagpasan ko yung lahat, nakaakyat at nakababa ako ng bundok nang hindi ako nagalusan, hindi ako nasaktan. Pero nagawa ko yun dahil tinulungan ako ng mga kaibigan ko. So, yun lang. Ang papayo ko lang, huwag tayong matakot.
mm, mm,
Kailangan maging matapang tayo.
mm,
Kailangan maging um, grateful tayo.
mm.
At higit sa lahat, huwag nating kalimutan maging mabuti tao para sa lahat. Kasi hindi mo alam, darating ang araw, yung mga tao na to na tinulungan mo ay tutulungan ka din pagdating ng araw.
Yes, oh, that nakaka-touch naman, no? I mean, hearing that coming from you, Mariel, kasi you are revealing to us that what most people will not want to talk about, yung past nila na nahirapan sila and all. But you were free in sharing this. So as a result, marami ring makikinabang. Matutunan rin nila yun in their own. It's just that some people, for some reason, no, madali ba silang ma-discourage? Madali silang gumive up? Oh, and katulad nga, for example, alam naman natin ngayon, mahirap ang kabuhayan and you will notice a lot of people, they resort to pickpocketing, mga ganun ba, mandadaya and all that. So not knowing that it will just make it worse in their life.
Yes.
Oo. Because diba, what kind of life will you have if ganon na lang ng ganon ang gagawin mo, no? So this is a revelation to us, to me. Na-realize ko na ngayon na you are talaga a product of your life's experiences, how
I
you have,
am.
how you have gathered yourself up and put on your own bootstraps, you just did it on your own, of course, with the help of, number one, the Lord, because that's your anchor, and then the advice of your grandmother, and of course your mentors, people who have come to respect and admire you. And in the meantime, ngayon, Mariel, this is what you call paying forward. This is what you're doing.
Yes.
Oo,
Yes.
kasi natulungan ka ng iba, ngayon, this is your way of paying forward.
Yeah.
Salamat, Mariel. And
Thank you also.
oh my gosh, this is such a great thing. Salamat, Mariel. I will never forget this, that the celebrated, the famous Mariel Raimundo took time out in spite of her hectic schedule to be with us today. And ladies and gentlemen, so I just want people to know na ang kasunod natin na speaker will be Eric Manalo, who is very well known in the real estate industry kasi yon ang kanyang expertise talaga, and how people can invest their hard-earned savings in real estate because ang value hindi bumabagsak, just like real gold, like gold, jewelry, diamonds, hindi siya bumabagsak. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, learning is a never-ending journey with limitless vistas.